Welcome in, everybody. It's Main Street Today time, and I'm sorry that we're a little late. We're having some technical issues today, but you know what? You just kind of go with it. And in case you missed our show on Friday, we did the premiere for Brown Liquor, a brand new video from Scott Southworth. He is hysterical, and what a great country shuffle guy he is too. And I love me a shuffle that gets people to the dance floor. Just in case you missed it and you didn't get to see the premiere, we're going to share it with you right now. Here's Brown Liquor and Scott Southworth.
Well, I like drinking brown liquor, moonshine gets me drunk quicker, red wine only make me sicker. Pour a little more of that Kentucky brown liquor. I take my neat in a glass, just all by itself. I drink to love and heartache, I drink to your health, and I wax philosophical. Just like Aristotle, when God closes up a door, I open up a bottle. I like drinking brown liquor, moonshine gets me drunk quicker, red wine only makes me sicker. Pour a little more of that Kentucky brown liquor. Now some people call it bourbon, Carver calls it ski. I don't care what you call it, if you're pouring it for me. I drink it by the cupful, I drink it by the gallon. I'll be drinking till I'm thinking I'm a love-making stallion. I like drinking brown liquor, moonshine gets me drunk quicker, red wine only makes me sicker. Pour a little more of that Kentucky brown liquor, yeah. Beer just gets me fatter, vodka makes me mean, tequila gets me naked, and that no one needs to see. Don't be a wild turkey and leave me just a trickle. God help the knife that come between me and my dickles. I like drinking brown liquor, moonshine gets me drunk quicker, red wine only make me sicker. Pour a little more of that Kentucky brown liquor. Well, I like drinking brown liquor. It's so fine, as fine as Kelly Pickler. Hey now, y'all, that's a near rhyme. Don't be such a stickler. Pour a little more of that Kentucky brown liquor. Sonny, yeah. Dump beep deep bone, ba 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 ba. Woo! Yeah, yeah.
If you guys like good traditional country music, he is awesome. Scott Southworth is the stuff. He is my crazy, crazy friend. And I got crazy friends everywhere, including they're going to be up at the Gatlinburg Songwriters Festival coming up. I'm going to head up August 18th and just stay through the 22nd because that's when it is. I'm going to invite Cara Hogan and Victoria Veneer to join us. Hi. Hey.
How's it going?
Well, you know, glad to see you. I'm see y'all too. You know, we kind of got everything going on, and you guys are part of the Gatlinburg Songwriters Festival. Cara, why don't you tell me your part that you played in this?
I am the executive director, and we're just so happy to finally get some live music out there and get some songwriters working. We're so happy about it. We've added a lot of really great things this year, so I'm excited to tell people about it.
And Victoria, you are one of my favorite singers. And you and Tabitha Fair are just stunning when you sing together as well. And so tell me a little bit about the part that you're playing in this as well.
So I have a couple hats with this festival. I'm the president of the board, which happened in a transition kind of last year. And then I'm participating in the festival as a writer and an artist with both, well, alone and with Hits and Grins with Steve Dean and Bill White, and then with Tabitha Fair as TNT. So I'm just kind of got a bunch of balls in the air.
I love it. Well, you know, I look at this, and you guys, some of the people that she mentioned are on this poster for the event. And you see Steve Dean there, and I see TNT, you guys there. And tell us some of the other people who are invited.
Well, we have Tony Arata, Will Nance, Danny Wells, Brady Seals. We have Seals and Crofts 2 performing on Friday night, which is going to be super fun. And then on Saturday night, we have Leroy Parnell with Tony Arata, and that'll be a paid show. That's a really fun event. Yeah. We could just go on and on. We have about 20 featured songwriters, all with at least one #1 hit. So that's great. And then we have about, at this point, 75 selected songwriters that have been selected by a board, and they range. You know, you could be someone with a record deal and many hit songs, but not a #1 and still be a selected songwriter. Or you could be a beginner and be selected by the board and have just an amazing song. So.
Well, let's talk about what Gatlinburg has to offer. Victoria, what is, now, you know, you could play every day anywhere in the whole world, and you're part of this festival. What's the magic of Gatlinburg?
Oh my goodness. Well, I always think that the Smoky Mountains are such just a beautiful, it provides such a beautiful backdrop for our festival. And I always take advantage of that when I'm there. I love to hike the Smokies, even if it's trails I've done, you know, a million times, I still go back on those. I also really appreciate the small town vibe that Gatlinburg has. It's just very hometown feel. And I'm from such a small town that it always feels hometown to me. Small local businesses participating in, you know, each other's businesses. And I don't know, it's just the vibe for me. And well, it's grown quite a bit, of course.
Yeah. Let's talk the new Skywalk. Have you done the Skywalk yet?
I have not. Cara, you have.
Victoria will be playing that's where Victoria will be performing on Sunday with TNT. It's going to be fabulous. It's an amazing view, and the Sky Bridge is also there, which is the longest suspended bridge in the U.S., I think.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to playing there and being surrounded by that and seeing that. But Gatlinburg just has always had that beautiful, there's something spiritual about it. We do a lot of workshops at the festival. So I've done workshops with aspiring writers just about every year. And one of the songs we wrote one of the years when I was with Brady Seals was called Cabin in the Smokies. And it was actually said, I think God has a cabin in the Smokies.
Oh, that is the truth. I'm going to tell you that it's a pilgrimage, and it's such a creative spot. Do you mind if I play a little music right now with you guys sitting alongside here? Because I just happen to have TNT all queued up and ready.
Yeah, let's do it.
Can I do it? Walking into walls. See, just so if you think that it's going to be one of those laid back songwriter things and it's just don't be country music, you say, I'm not into country music. Well, get a load of these girls.
Strike another match, roll away, babe. I just keep on walking into walls, stumbling around. We always find a way, babe. Cross the line, get tangled in the dark, the way we are right now. Ooh, tell you that it's over, then drive back over to your house. Oh yeah, we made it 50 hours, but you love and I can't do without. Oh no, here we go again, right back into what we shouldn't do. I try to walk away, babe. I just keep on walking into walls and stumbling around. We always find a way, babe. Cross the line, get tangled in the dark, the way we are right now. Ooh, ooh, now listen here. Your chaos and your chemistry, it pulls me in, it's hard to breathe. It's obvious I'm not in chains, but I can't leave. I try to walk away, babe. I just keep on walking into walls and stumbling around. We always find a way, babe. Cross the line, get tangled in the dark, the way we are right now. I try to walk away, babe. I just keep on walking into walls and stumbling around. We always find a way, babe. Cross the line, get tangled in the dark, the way we are right now. Ooh,
I do. I'm loving it. I was just grooving. Y'all just have to see me dance because it's just like you can't hear that without dancing.
I love that song so much.
Oh, I do too.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
it's so much fun writing it too. And when I haven't heard it in a bit, so when you played it and I'm watching the YouTube with the pictures going by, we had such a good time in that photo shoot, and and recording that, with the horn arrangements and everything. We had such a good time with that.
Well, we're gonna have a good time in Gatlinburg coming up on the 18th. We
with us, Devin.
huh?
We're taking you with us, Devin. You didn't let your people know. We are recruiting you as a host.
I'm gonna be there. Y'all gonna be there. So how do people get tickets, and how does that work? So you get tickets to the festival, or you come to the festival and get tickets to the events?
Well, there are two things to know about that. There are many, many shows, and I do want to say, do I have a minute to tell?
Yeah, sure.
These are okay, great. So we are super fortunate to have the Gatlinburg Inn, which is where our main stage will be. We have Skylift Park as one of our venues. We've got Old Red. We've got Park Vista as another one of our venues. But we also are in Pigeon Forge. Even though we're called Gatlinburg Songwriters Festival, we're at the new listening room, which is in Pigeon Forge.
Yes.
And we will announce tomorrow, we've just added Dollywood as one of our venues. So we're super duper excited. So the reason I tell you that is you can go to most of the shows for free. There are some paid shows, and there are some special shows that only members get to go to. Members also get to have the newsletter, but they get discounts. And I told you that Dollywood is one of our venues, and therefore members will have reduced tickets and some other perks for Skylift Park as well as that. So it really pays to be a member. Our website is GatlinburgSongwriters.com. So if people just go there, they can become a member. and everything's there.
It's lighting. Trying to fix my lighting, yo. It's so
As
dark.
much light as I've got. So
Look, I always say I get as much light in here. I can land planes in here because it. I was like, give me more light, baby, more light. You guys, I'm so excited about this. And again, go to GatlinburgSongwriters.com. Is that right?
GatlinburgSongwriters.com.
And to be a member, you can become a member right there.
Right there. There's a page that says attend. There's a page that says songwriters and sponsors. Any of those will get you to membership. And membership is only $30. And remember, that money is going to support songwriting. I mean, this year songwriters have had such a tough time. They haven't been able to perform. A lot of their income is from performance. So we really want to support them and get them back to work. And we all want to enjoy the music that they're making. So
absolutely. It is going to be the time of just the whole summer. We have been waiting for live music to come back, and here it is. And Gatlinburg is a lovely place. Get you a cabin, get you a room, just get there. Whatever you do, and get there early and stay there late, because it's going to be a fun party. And I'm like, I'm going. I mean,
I'm giving you that plug because, to have you as our main host for the event, we are stoked. I've worked with you, several times, but, and she was gracious enough to host our TNT record release. And you're just so, I've of course been a friend and a follower for years, but you add such a great vibe and energy to any show. I don't care if you're on the radio and people can't see you like they can, or if you're like in front of a live audience like you are now, or on stage or whatever, because you're also a performer, a writer, a singer, and I think that you get that whole like what it takes in the full circle to bring that audience in, to make them comfortable and get the room. I mean, you got our room jacked for our. So
thank you. Well, you know what? Awesome. Love my songwriters, and I love my people who are watching right now. Shout out Elizabeth. Elizabeth, this is something you're going to want to go to. EB and I share the same taste in music. Okay, Larry Casabella. Hey, love you, Larry. And let's see who else. Michelle Henry, who's watching. Hi, ladies. Got people all over the country who are watching right now. And I ask you guys to tell everybody about the Gatlinburg Songwriters Festival. It's coming up this August. The 18th is not really the kickoff, but get there a day early. It starts on the 19th, but I always get there a day early to kind of like get your bearings, get your map, so you can pick your shows.
Get your caramel apple.
That's right.
And I do want to say we are still taking applications for songwriters, but that will end very soon. People are asking us for the schedule. It will not be available until the end of June, the 1st of July. So, that will be up very soon. And
Evie says, yeah, it is. It's a thing that she would love to do.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Hotels are available on our website also under attend.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, you girls, I want you to come back and visit me, because we're going to keep doing this all the way up until we leave for the show. We're going to be playing videos from the songwriters, because, I mean, let me just tell you, Tony Arata, who wrote, let's say, The Dance.
Yeah.
Okay. Just among many, many other songs. Yeah. He doesn't do a lot of shows. He just doesn't do a lot of shows. So for him to come up and do this is spectacular. And this is going to be a memory. This whole festival, you're going to go, I was there for that. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, thank you guys so much for being here. And I want to talk to you again soon. Okay.
Appreciate you.
Bye. Bye. Take care. Bye-bye. Well, we're going to keep the music going if that's okay, but we're going to talk about something really cool coming up. June the 4th, Brew at the Zoo is taking place at the Nashville Zoo. And we're going to hopefully talk to Jim Bartu. I love it. What's new at the zoo with Jim Bartu? I got to get my rap artist to create like a really cool little funky intro for me. So if you're an artist who can kind of do some really funky stuff, I want you to get me something. What's new at the zoo with Jim Bartu? Well, I'll tell you, the Brew at the Zoo, it's coming up June 4th, and it's going to look a little bit like this. It's not a kiddie party. It's an adult beverage party. Brew at the Zoo. June 4th, you can go to nashvillezoo.org to get information. Now, we had a terrible story that happened over the weekend, over Memorial Day, a plane crash in Percy Priest Lake. And, there have been stories about the behind the scenes. The bottom line, the story is a tragedy happened, and our prayers are with those families and the people who lost loved ones. It's a terrible thing. But boating safety, this was the first weekend a lot of people went out on boats, and you just don't think about something like that particular accident happening. But I did talk to my friends at TWRA, and they sent me a clip of a film that kind of lets you know what happens when you're out on the water. In case you missed yesterday, you might have been out on the water, but there are a lot of people, and there will be a lot of people from TWRA's Boat Safety Division. The officers will be out, and these are some things that they look for.
Welcome to East Tennessee Outdoors with TWRA.
I'm Matt Cameron with TWRA, and we're out here on Fort Loudon Lake at Concord Marina. So today we're down here with Officer Jeff Robertson, who spends a lot of time on the water. Hey Jeff, do you care to run us through a typical safety inspection? You stop a boat, the things that you're going to look for, and just what these people can do to stay safe and stay out of trouble out there.
Absolutely. First and most important things is a wearable life jacket for each person on board. And that just needs to fit the person it's intended for. So if it's a child, they need a child's life jacket, an adult life jacket.
Okay.
And there's several different styles out there. All of those are acceptable as long as they say U.S. Coast Guard approved on them. And additionally, if someone is 12 or under, they'll need to wear it at all times.
Great. All right, what else are we looking for when we stop a boat out there?
Other things are, besides your wearable for each person on board, you need one throwable if your boat is 16 feet or greater. And this is designed if someone falls overboard from a dock or from the boat, that you can throw that to them and give them something to help them stay buoyant, stay above the water. Additionally, you need a fire extinguisher if your boat is equipped with enclosed fuel tanks. Things you want to look for on there is the gauge, is it's full or discharged. Make sure you don't have anything blocking your nozzle, dirt dauber, bug, whatever it may be, and your pin is in. You also want to make sure it's a Type B for boat and it's marine grade fire extinguisher. We are looking for your registration to be displayed on both sides of the bow or the front part of the boat. It needs to be current for the year or a year coming up, and then the registration card is also required to be on board.
Well, there's just a few things that Jeff ran us through there to keep you safe out there on the water. TWRA doesn't ask a lot of you out there, so it's pretty simple to have your proper safety equipment on board and to stay safe out there while boating.
East Tennessee Outdoors with TWRA is supported by Concord Marina.
Do stay safe if you're going to be out on the water. It's just an awful situation when people don't respect everybody else that's out on the water. There's some really cool news coming up, and I got to share to you a little bit from Mo Pitney has got a show this Sunday at Music City Bar and Grill. It starts at 8 o'clock in the evening, goes to about an hour and a half show. It's going to be Music City Bar and Grill over at Music Valley Drive, but he also has a brand new project out. And who does not love?
And it was deep down in my bones, woven in my heart and soul. Just a kid there on my bed, trying to get out what hurt his head.
Just a little clip, just a little teaser, 8 o'clock this Sunday, Music City Bar and Grill. And coming up in June, the Porchfest hits Hendersonville. So you got Porchfest is like the next festival coming up. Take a look. It's an absolutely free festival in Hendersonville.
Porchfest time is coming to Hendersonville June 19th. Save the date, bring your lawn chair and a big old appetite for live music and food trucks full of yummies. Sumner County is home to some of the most accomplished music makers in the world, and they're giving back to their community and their roots at Porchfest. And there'll be friends who are new to the area and some surprise guests too. Chris Golden, Margie Singleton, Don Gatlin, Tim Atwood, Jay Brunswick, Jason Blaine, Damian Horn, Miss Jackie Wilson, Timothy James, Cross Atlantic, Cherry Avenue, The Close, Jessica Lynn Whitty, Jesse Pugh, Michelle Pereira, Hawkshaw Hawkins Jr., Taylin Hope, Anna McElroy, Flat River Band, and a whole lot more. So come to the Little City by the Lake, 10 a.m. to 5, and get ready to enjoy some great live music, delicious food, and some of the magic Hendersonville has to offer at Porchfest 2021. Follow on Facebook to keep up with all the fun.
That was Chris Golden actually playing the piano on that little piece. Snooky Toot Boogie. I love me some Chris Golden. He's going to be at Porchfest along with, if you didn't see yesterday's show on Memorial Day, not only did we have a tribute to Memorial Day, but we had Margie Singleton on. We took a clip of her singing back on the Grand Ole Opry show way back when. She's 85 years old and still just kicking it. Has a brand new album out, and I love her more than lunch and jewelry. A big thank you to Laurie. That is so sweet. Pink is definitely your color. Looking great, Devin. Thank you so much. I love me some pink. I'm just going to say, I love me some pink. And EB, I love it, Elizabeth. This girl loves Mo Pitney. I do too. He's got the richest voice, doesn't he? Well, speaking of rich voices, we lost one of the most incredible voices ever. Not to the pandemic, not to COVID, but to stage 4 cancer. And BJ Thomas, everybody who listened to BJ Thomas through the years has a different song that comes to mind. Of course, we think of Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head and Everybody Done Somebody Wrong song and those kind of things. But oh my, the song Home Where I Belong from his gospel series, a song, I think Dallas Holm wrote that song. But that song takes on new meaning, doesn't it? Well, throughout the week, we're going to be paying tribute to BJ Thomas. And I was sent this clip this morning of a song that he and Kev Mo did about the homeless. And I thought I would share it with you right now.
Hello, darling, my, it's good to hear you. I'm at the railroad station in St. Paul. How are all the folks I love to see 'em? But girl, I'd love to see you most of all.
Well, I've been staring at the rain, and I've been thinking, ever since the train left Montreal, thought I'd always love this life I'm living. But now I know I love you most of all.
Many times before, I know I swore that I'd come home to stay. But it always seemed that foolish dreams and trains got in my way.
Well, tomorrow there'll be snow in Minnesota, but I won't be around to watch it fall.
Though I'll be headed for an old familiar station,
That old familiar station, and I'm
hoping you still love me.
You still love me
most of all.
Most of all, baby.
And girl, I know I love you most of all. I miss you, baby, of all.
Girl, you know I miss you, babe.
I miss you, baby, most of all.
You're the only one, my one and only love.
I miss you, baby, miss you most of all.
You own me. You got the deed to my heart.
I miss you, baby,
Miss you, baby.
most of all.
I feel a little bit like Kebmo in that video, a little verklempt. That voice that is so incredible. BJ Thomas, he will be missed. And what a beautiful man. What a beautiful man. Well, remember, be safe, be kind, and most of all, remember you are loved. That's our show for today.